What we shared is a belief in changing the world from the bottom up, not the top down, that a bunch of that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. And I'd like to say a few words about what I believe we have to do together to seize this moment with a sense of purpose and a sense of urgency. To seize this moment, we have to ensure free and full exchange of information. And that starts with an open internet. I will take a backseat to no one in my commitment to network neutrality. Because once providers start to privilege some applications or websites over others, then the smaller voices get squeezed out and we all lose. The internet is perhaps the most open network in history, and we have to keep it that way. We'll take on the special interests so that we can finally unleash the power of wireless spectrum for our safety, our security, and our connectivity. To seize this moment, we have to use technology to open up our democracy. It's no coincidence that one of the most secretive administrations in our history has favored special interests and pursued policies that could not stand up to the sunlight. As president, I'm going to change that. We will put government data online in universally accessible formats. I'll let citizens track federal grants, contracts, earmarks, and lobbying contracts. I'll let you participate in government forums, ask questions in real time, offer suggestions that will be reviewed before decisions are made, and let you comment on legislation before it is signed. If we take on special interests and make aggressive investments in clean and renewable energy, then we can end our addiction to oil, create millions of jobs, and save the planet in the bargain. Because we believe that real change can only come from the bottom up. And technology empowers people to come together to make that change. Because at this moment, I think we have to do more than get our house in order. The opportunity in front of us is bigger than that. Seizing this opportunity is going to depend on more than what the government does or even what the technology sector does. It's going to depend on how, together, we harness technology to confront the biggest challenges that America faces. To keep the door open for the next generation of startups, I'll enforce tough antitrust laws. Because the promise and prosperity of a new economy must not be the property of the few. It must be a force that lifts up our entire country and ultimately lifts up the entire world. We have the privilege to live in a transformational moment. A moment when an idea can change the world. A moment when technology empowers us to come together as never before, while letting each of us reach for our own individual dreams. A moment when we can finally progress and move beyond the huge challenges that have stood in the way of progress for far too long. We cannot, and we must not, look back and regret that we settled for anything less. And that's why I'm asking you to join me in seizing this moment. I'm asking you to join me in changing the world. Just imagine what we could do.